Fun animal facts. Alligator. Did you know that the jaw muscles that alligators use for biting and closing their mouth are very strong? However, the muscles an alligator uses to open its mouth are weak. A human could hold their jaw shut with his bare hands or a piece of duct tape. Alligators can't move their tongues and have to raise their heads to swallow. Bear. Did you know bears hibernate for 4 to 7 months? If a grizzly bear is pregnant and goes into hibernation, it will deliver its cubs, sometimes up to 3 cubs, while in hibernation. The mother bear doesn't even wake up. The tiny cub knows to nurse from its mother the first few months until spring, when the mother bear wakes up. Cubs nurse for the first year, but stay with their mothers for 3 years. Giraffe. An adult giraffe's heart is 2 feet long and weighs about 20 pounds. A giraffe's tongue is almost 2 feet long. Giraffes can't cough, and they use their markings to camouflage themselves among the trees. Just like human fingerprints, each giraffe marking is completely unique. No 2 giraffes have the same pattern. Hippopotamus. Did you know that the name hippopotamus means river horse? The common hippo can be 13 feet long and 5 feet tall and weigh up to 3.5 tons. That's 7,000 pounds. They can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes. Lions. Did you know that lions sleep for 16 to 20 hours a day? When they aren't sleeping, the boy lions guard the baby lions, while girl lions do the hunting. A lion's roar can be heard up to 8 miles away, and that's how they let each other know where they are. Rhinoceros. Rhinos are herbivores, so they only eat plants. They look like they have thick skin, but it's actually really sensitive. They like to roll around in the mud to protect them from sunburns and other bugs. Baby rhinos weigh over 100 pounds, and adults can weigh up to 1,500 pounds. Tigers. Did you know that tigers are the biggest species of the cat family? They like to do things alone, so they hunt alone, they sleep alone, and for most of their lives, they live alone. Tigers can swim extremely long distances, as many as 18 miles in one day. Anteater. Did you know that anteaters don't have any teeth? To eat, they only use their 2-foot-long tongues and their sticky saliva. They use their claws to open up anthills and find their quarry not by sight but by smell because they have terrible eyesight. Elephant. Elephants spend up to 18 hours per day eating. In one day, they drink about 50 gallons and eat about 400 pounds of food. An elephant only sleeps an average of 2 hours during a day. Flamingos. Flamingos often rest on one leg in the shallows of water. This position is very comfortable for them because it greatly reduces the amount of body heat they lose in the cool water. Sometimes they also sit down on land, especially during the hatching period, so that they can keep their eggs warm. Their pink or reddish color comes from the food they eat. Flamingos eat with their head upside down in the water, so they can suck water and food in with the front of their bill. Mud and water drain out the back of the bill. Flamingos hold their breath when they eat. Geese. Did you know that geese fly in a V shape because it makes it easier for them to fly for a long time? When they're flying, geese in the back will honk to cheer on the geese at the front. Baby geese are called goslings. When they're just 1 day old, they can swim 30 feet underwater. That's pretty deep. Gorilla. Gorillas live in groups called a troop, and there's an average of 5 to 9 gorillas in each troop. The head of the troop is called a silverback, and it's always an adult male. Did you know that the arms of a gorilla are longer than its legs? Each gorilla builds its own nest or sleeping platform. However, a nest is not used for more than one night. Koala. Did you know that koala bears are marsupials? This means they can carry their young in a pouch, just like a kangaroo. A newborn koala is less than 1 inch long. It stays in its mother's pouch the first 6 months. Did you know that the word bear was added to koalas only because they look like teddy bears? They're not actually related to the bear family.
Cows. Did you know that cows spend about 8 hours each day eating? That's a lot of eating, and that's why they make about 25 gallons of saliva each day. Did you also know that cows only have teeth on their bottom of their mouth? They have no upper teeth. Did you know that cows can sleep while standing up? Pigs. Pigs are probably a lot cleaner than you think. They don't have any sweat glands, so they don't sweat at all. But they do roll around in the mud. They do that to keep themselves cool and to keep bugs and insects off their bodies. A pig's best sense is its sense of smell. It is so sensitive it can smell food a couple of feet underground. Did you know that a pig only has 4 toes for each hoof? But when they walk, they only use 2 of those toes. Horses. Horses stand while they're asleep, and they only sleep for about 2.5 to 3 hours a day. Horses can drink up to 10 gallons of water a day. And horses cannot breathe through their mouth, only through their nose. Did you know, after being born, it only takes, as a baby horse, only 1 to 2 hours to stand up and walk? The smallest pony in history was named Little Pumpkin. He stood only 14 inches and weighed 20 pounds. Ducks. Ducks swim so well because of their webbed feet. Their webbed feet is also the reason they waddle when they walk. Ducks also have a special oil-producing gland that makes their feathers waterproof. Did you know that ducks have 3 eyelids? Thanks for watching. Have a great day.